Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing how to make this really delicious 3-ingredient coconut chocolate mousse. This is so good and it's something you can make in advance so that if you're having a little dinner party, you can then just take them out of the fridge when you're ready to have them. Honestly, I have served this to many guests and they all absolutely love them. They're quite rich, so you don't need to put too much in each ramekin. And because you're using dark chocolate as well, they're like on the healthier side of what desserts can be. So what I'm going to be using today is some coconut milk. I have got this Belgian dark chocolate. You can use any chocolate. If you'd prefer to use milk chocolate, absolutely fine. And then my last ingredient is going to be some honey. If you want, you can swap this out with some salt. So what we're going to do first of all is I'm going to get a pot and I'm just going to heat it through before popping in my coconut milk. Once your coconut milk is in your pan, you just want to warm that through slowly until it is almost simmering. You don't want to let it kind of boil. You just want to bring it up to a very gentle simmer. So while that's coming up to heat, you want to get your chocolate. If you've bought it in a bar, you can just buy little kind of drops, chocolate drops. But today I have bought a chocolate bar to make this. So you just want to get it out of its wrapper and then you just want to cut it up into small pieces so that you're going to make it melt into your coconut milk really easily. By this time, your coconut milk will have come up to heat, so you just want to turn the hob off completely before adding in your chocolate. Get a little whisk and then mix it together, and as you will see, the chocolate will start to melt really quickly actually, and it will just disperse through evenly in your coconut milk. Now that's nearly all combined, I'm just going to also add in a generous squeeze of honey. Because I'm using dark chocolate, obviously it's quite bitter, so this is just going to add a little bit of sweetness to it. This smells absolutely amazing. Right. Now we're ready to pour it into ramekins. So I've got these little ramekins here. I'll link them down below actually in my description box, but they're just from Amazon. They're relatively cheap. I think you get 4 in a pack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my coconut chocolate mix and then I'm going to pour it into my ramekins. Just had to get 2 more. This does make quite a few, and like I said, it is quite a rich dessert, so you don't need to pour loads of it into each ramekin. And that is it. That literally took no longer than 5 minutes, and it is the perfect dessert. So that amount has made 8 generous portions of these coconut chocolate mousses. But what I'm going to do now is you want to let these completely cool out of the fridge, and then you're going to pop them in the fridge. They typically take about 3 hours to set, but if you can do them the day before you want to eat them and leave them overnight to set, that is better. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my fridge and get one out that I made earlier. And here you have the finished result, an absolutely delicious coconut chocolate mousse ready to serve. It's like a goo pot for cheaper.